Hey there, Mikey. I've just watched the third day's play between Australia and England. As you can see, I'm drinking tea, depressingly. But the cricket's been anything other than depressing. Australia, if you recall, finished yesterday with a lead of about 220, and so the job today was just to bat for as long as possible and put the game totally out of England's reach. They had a couple of little hiccups early on. They lost two fairly quick wickets, and the English side looked like they might be in with a chance of getting back into the game. But then David Warner and Michael Clarke combined for a wonderful partnership. Not sure if you remember when we were at Lord's together. I think I might have talked to you about David Warner. He's a guy with tremendous power and talent, but he hasn't really had his head screwed on correctly up until now, and he was famous for getting thrown out of a Birmingham nightclub for punching one of the English players in the face at 2 in the morning earlier in the year when Australia were involved in a one-day international tournament. And ever since then, his position in the Australian side has kind of been a little bit dicey. But he played really, really well today, scored a wonderful century, and really has secured his spot and cemented his spot in the Australian side for a long period of time. And Michael Clarke, the Australian captain, in the first innings and during the Ashes in England, had been targeted by the fast bowlers of England. Particularly Stuart Broad had been bowling a lot of short pitch balls, which he was fending off and getting caught and not looking too confident. He came out to bat today. They immediately brought Stuart Broad on to bowl, and he immediately dropped short and again aimed it at Clarke's head. But Clarke straight away cracked him for two successive boundaries. That's hitting the ball along the ground to the fence. And from that moment on, he batted like Bradman. And he's that guy that I mentioned to you a little while ago, who was a very good player in the 1930s. He batted brilliantly, and the two of them combined for a partnership that batted England completely out of the game. There were some lower order batsmen who played well as well. And with about 40 minutes to go, Clarke decided, that's enough, we're going to throw England in now and see if we can get some quick wickets. He set England a target of 560 odd to win, which is about 140 more than any side has ever scored to win a test match. And straight away, England were in trouble. They lost 2 wickets before the close of play for only about 20 runs. So they've now got the very unpleasant task of batting all through day 4 tomorrow, and knowing that if they somehow manage to do that, they then get to come out and try to bat all through day 5 as well. So it's going to be extremely very difficult for them to do so, and I'll come back to you tomorrow night and let you know how they go.